Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome to another bonus episode of Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we went through episode 9 and we met with all the vigilantes again and solved the puzzle. Now we're going on to episode 10, Shady Types. A sighting of two strange individuals deep in the forest. I wonder who they could be. Did you say suspicious characters? Oh my god, I haven't seen this character in a long time.
That's White! Suspicious characters! I saw them, I did!
Somebody said I sound like I do my... Uh-oh, I forgot her name. In Super Danganronpa 2. Monami! I do her voice. I'm like, oh crap, I do.
In Norwich Woods, a pair of mysterious men!
Yeah, I saw them too. No matter how you look at it, they were a couple of weirdos, alright. They're desperados, I tell you. Yes, that's what they are. They're an embarrassment, is what they are. And we're on a day of 5 or so, too.
Oh, okay, I'll take them on. What do you mean you'll take them on? You're
of work. Okay, dear God, I can't go that fast. What is all this? Seems like everyone and his brother has come here to make complaints at us.
Perhaps it's just that they all want to see you again, and you think you can help.
Whatever the reason, we can't very well ignore the fact that there seem to be a pair of villains on the loose.
Oh, I just had a thought of who they might be. Me too. Those were those two weird-looking rogues, right? I think they were called...
Robs and Mugs, you mean? That's what I'm thinking too. Who knows? They got burned, quote unquote there. That's the part that Wayland dispelled in the woods at one time. Dispella, you wouldn't happen to know what became of those two, would you?
Actually, yes, I do. They were rehabilitated and both currently working in the library.
But apart from them, we don't have any other suspects, do we? Well, in that case, I suggest we all set out to the woods and take a look around for ourselves.
Good thinking, Professor. Sounds like another exciting case to crack.
Yeah, come on, Nick. We're up for this too, right? We don't have a choice, but come on, let's go. Oh, man. It must be relaxing just to sit in that field and just stare. Oh. According to the witnesses, this is where they were sighted. Two clearly suspicious characters, supposedly basking in the sun somewhere around here.
They certainly sound like a couple of laid-back villains if they were basking in the sun.
Whoa! There they are! Over there! Yep, I see them too. Definitely suspicious.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a more suspicious-looking pair of characters.
Indeed, Luke. I must admit, they somewhat resemble the kind of image one often sees as on most wanted posters. What the... After my many years as a judge, I have recently found myself wondering, what exactly do we mean by crime? How exactly can we define it? We are no more than bubbles, being carried by a great river, drifting this way and that until we disappear. The tiny sound of the bubbles bursting goes unheard by anyone, and yet they undoubtedly do make their sound. Blam! Indeed, that is a unique way of looking at things. I, meanwhile, believe that the world is not as simple as those who use witchcraft are criminals. Even so, the warm wind blows over the grassy plains, quietly causing the red flowers to sway before moving on. No one sees the wind as it moves. It is only felt by the flowers as they are touched.
They seem to be having some kind of complicated high-level conversation.
Indeed, Luke. It would appear they're involved in deep philosophical discussion. Like I do on weekends, apparently.
That's just like Mr. Wordsmith. He always sounds so poetic and deep.
You can say that again. I think it's a bit too deep for me. I'm lost. Honestly, I'm not sure whether what I'm hearing is sublime or ridiculous. I I feel that after a year since I stepped down as a judge, I still cannot say with utter confidence what path my life should take, or what on earth I should aim for now. Well, there were days where even I wished to simply become the wind. But if I were to become the wind, I would never be able to slip upon spaghetti. Indeed. To be honest with you, I have never even considered that. It would seem that I should continue on my current path, at least for the time being. Whatever the case, I cannot even consider a world in which one is not free to slip upon one's spaghetti. Where is that kindly neighbor who will free me from my fate this evening, and from that despicable monster we call money? Oh, it's a monster, alright.
Somehow, listening to them talking is making me feel all profound.
Me too.
I suddenly have a profound feeling that I'd like to eat some spaghetti right about now. It's just like Mr. Wordsmith. Always the most tasteful choice of words.
Personally, I get a feeling he's trying to persuade a judge to buy him dinner tonight in a roundabout sort of way. It's like, hey, I really want spaghetti. Oh! Well, I never. This is the most distinguished turnout we have here. Fortuitous meetings are no more than inevitable vicissitudes within the natural ebb and flow of our lives. May I ask what it is that brings you all to an out-of-the-way place like this? Ah, well, actually...
We came here to check on reports of two suspicious characters that have been basking in the sun.
Tactful as always, Maya. Two suspicious characters, you say? And you took the trouble to come all the way out here just to warn us. Well, don't worry, we'll keep our eyes open. Missing a point as always, Your Honor. By the way, what brings you to this neck of the woods? Well, it's a little embarrassing, really. I was just seeking advice from my wise companion here. I've been wondering how to proceed in life, now that I've stepped down from my post. And did you find the answer to your question from Wordsmith? Well, to be honest, not really. I have no idea what he was talking about. Is that so? Why am I not surprised to hear that? I was getting into a bit of a nervous sweat just about the time you arrived. I am merely floating on a warm breeze, shedding warm tears, like the flower petals dancing in the wind.
So, you decided to become a fortune teller, huh?
Yes. That's odd, okay, sure. Guess you have to get up for it. When I met you all about a year ago, I came to realize my beliefs were being changed by the story. The belief that witches must be guilty was just an illusion. This world is incomprehensible, like a dark and puzzling labyrinth. In a sense, puzzles are a microcosm of that labyrinth, or so I like to believe.
And that's why you decided to become a fortune teller.
That's right. I felt that as a fortune teller I could help those who came to consult me find their way forward to a brighter future. But to tell you the truth, I felt my appearance might be well suited to the role too. Personally, I think your appearance fits the role of suspicious character better. But when it comes to giving people advice, I came to realize it's not that easy. Really? I believe all is well within one's grasp. The answer to the ultimate puzzle of life.
How? Please don't say it's 42. Mr. Wordsmith!
When faced with a perplexing puzzle, the way forward is to broaden one's outlook. Then, while holding that broadened view, look back upon that same puzzle.
Certainly. When I have a problem, I'm often unable to see anything else. So we should broaden our outlook then, too. That sounds like good advice.
And then you should make use of your hands, eyes, and all of your senses to feel out a solution. If you look around you, at those bushes, or that tree over there, there's always a hint waiting to be found. Maybe like a hint coin. Of this you can be certain. Hint number 1, hint 2, hint 3, and naturally, the super hints are waiting for you. Huh?
Hey, Nick, check this out. I found some hint coins in that tree and bushes over there.
They even had the noise there. Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Well, when it comes to solving puzzles, each to his own is what I say. A puzzle is a labyrinth born of a human intellect. However, occasionally, there are puzzles that can prove most refreshing when unraveled at the drop of a hat. A metaphorical hat, that is. Take the following puzzle, for example. Okay. Let's see what we gotta do now. Puzzle 80. Short round ride 2. Ride the starry road. It's one way across. The path is not quite simple. You can ride on top of the road as well as below it, but which one will you get across safely? This one, you can easily finish it in like 2 seconds. It's like you choose something wrong and just choose the other one. I'll try giving it a shot though. Well, I kind of want to already say up. It looks a little bit more straightforward for me here. Actually, let's do a memo real quick, if I can. Do stone top, I think. I mean, I know it looks like I just seriously traced. Basically, I kind of did. I don't know what you're talking about. But I think this one looks a little bit more straightforward. I think it's actually up. Or is it? Yep. Okay, good.
Maya the Magnificent strikes again.
Good job, Maya.
Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
There is one thing I haven't really mentioned, though. I know these are bonus episodes, and you know, they try including a puzzle each, whatever. I really wish there was just more diverse puzzles. Instead of just, like, a revamping or, like, a harder version of something that we came across before. It kind of does suck, but at the same time, what can you do? These little special episodes are still fun.
Boy, I just love this kind of puzzle. 2 choices means you only have to try it twice. Did you really just say that, Maya? So here's my amazing strategy. Step 1, try up just to see what happens. Step 2, victory pose. Turns out that up was totally the right answer. Well, I'm not sure what to make of that strategy.
I mean, if here, it's a good strategy. Because you're not going to lose any... I mean, I guess you can use hit coins, but it's like, why? But you can choose something wrong, because you're not going to lose any pick rats. If it was something worth pick rats, whatever, sure. Use your hit coins. Choose the right one first. You know, I just realized what a mysterious object that hint coin really is.
How do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Well, I always set out to get all the coins and leave no stone unturned. But then, when I get stuck in a puzzle, I never end up using them. Not a one. Yep, pretty much. Sort of feels like I'm wasting a coin. Like I hate seeing the hint coin counter go down, you know? My god, I will say I wouldn't say I hate going down, but I'm afraid this stems back to me playing RPGs. I'm one of those guys, like, when I play an RPG, I don't want to use any of my items because I'm like, oh, it's so good to use. I'm gonna wait off until, you know, I really need it, not knowing that I may beat the whole game without even using an item. It's stupid. To me, it's kind of hard to break out of that habit. Because, like, either I don't use it or I use it at the really wrong times. There's, like, no middle ground for me. Oh, boy.
Ah, I know exactly what you mean. That just goes to show what a cheapskate you are, Nick.
I'm not sure it's entirely true, Miss Faye.
Nonsense. Huh?
I've seen and done a lot of things during this long life of mine. On the great ocean of puzzles, the traveler who carries a wealth of coins runs the risk of being pulled under by their weight.
Whoa, that sounds like it belongs in a fortune cookie.
Which is why, whenever I tackle any puzzle, I always look at the super hint before I start. No, the super hint basically solves the puzzle for you. Luke is like, you're stupid. Oh my god. While it may be true that the world is full of things that are difficult to fathom, by your own words, wordsmith, I find you quite clearly, in a word, guilty. Oh, they're not going to show the guilty thing? Okay. Is he going to fly off like a balloon? Oh, I am merely floating on a warm breeze, shedding warm tears like flower petals basking in the twilight of a very long day. Well, as I've said already, when it comes to solving puzzles, each to his own, is what I always say. Ah. Very true, Layton. Very true. Alrighty, so that was kind of fun. Now, so we only got two more episodes to go. Oh, I really want to get them done in this recording session, but I'm afraid I'm going to get busy in just a few minutes. Not busy, but I feel like I'm going to get interrupted. Ugh. I'll see what I can do, regardless. We have 2 more episodes to go, and next time we'll go on to episode 11. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'll see you guys later.